you so much for watching my YouTube channel. Super excited on this series. We're doing a series called Preparing for Easter. And I've just come back from Israel a couple weeks ago, and phenomenal. Love, love, love that experience. And it kind of challenged, inspired me to do a series, my YouTube series, on this journey, Jesus' journey in essence to Easter, and kind of walking together, you and me together, in these biblical sites. So last week we did Nazareth. Today we're going to do Galilee, the Sea of Galilee. Oh my goodness, this place is epic. I mean, phenomenal. It's beautiful, it's serene, it's very pastoral, it's just peaceful. The whole thing is phenomenal. Love the Sea of Galilee. And it was interesting because when we were just there a couple weeks ago, it was a very interesting experience because we're there, we landed, I remember we got in, late in the night and all this. And so go out to get an ice cream to kind of just catch your bearings. And I'm walking along kind of the Sea of Galilee at nighttime, and it starts to dawn on me, oh my goodness, Jesus walked on this sea at night. Like, here I am, 2,000 years later, getting an ice cream on the sea, by the Sea of Galilee. And so you start to see these locations, and it starts to really settle into your heart the gravity, the importance of it. And I was thinking about this in Luke chapter 5. This is where Jesus calls Peter, James, and John, and he says to them, he gets in a boat, he goes out on the water, Sea of Galilee, and you can see it here. We're in this little boat, and you can kind of see that in the picture that I have here. And Jesus goes out on the water, teaches a big crowd that's waiting on the shore, and then he comes back and he says to Peter, set your boat out and cast your nets over the edge. And Peter says to him, Lord, I'm tired. We fished all night, we didn't catch anything. And I appreciate what Peter says. Nevertheless, at your will, I'll do what you say. And it's interesting because at this point, Peter hasn't been with Jesus. He doesn't know, really, we don't think he knows Jesus too well, if at all. And Peter obeys. I would call this reluctant obedience. And my challenge for each of us today is to be obedient. And things where we're tired, things that might seem inconsequential, things that might seem small and irrelevant off to the side, when Jesus tells us something, whatever it is, recognizing, it might be hard, we might be tired, it doesn't make any sense, it's illogical. Why would you fish in the daytime when nighttime is the best time to fish? It's the best time to catch fish. And yet Peter said, okay, I acknowledge, I recognize these are all the obstacles for the obedience. However, I choose to obey you, Jesus, regardless of the obstacles. And I want to say that for each of us today. Let's choose to obey Jesus regardless of the obstacles. And the obstacles we face can be external, opposition from the outside. There's also internal obstacles. We might be tired. We might think it's illogical. We might have some emotional struggles and difficulties. But nevertheless, I like what Peter said. At your word, I'll do what you say. And so let's decide. Let's maybe pre-decide. I'm going to obey. I don't get it. I don't feel good. I don't like it. I have all these, whatever. But at your word. And that's our key takeaway today, is that Jesus' word, we're going to do what he says. And for no other reason than we love Jesus, and we know that we are deeply loved by Jesus. So thank you so much for watching today. Love to have some feedback. Subscribe to my channel. That'd be awesome. You can share this with some friends and say, hey, look at this cool series. You can see these biblical sites on location, as well as get a cool little nice nugget of truth and some encouragement in your soul. So give me feedback. That'd be awesome. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Fantastic. And of course, we have our fantastic jokes here at the end. I know you're like, woo, maybe we stop now. Wait. So here's your joke. So why does a music teacher always have a ladder? Like, what does a ladder have to do with teaching music? Well, she keeps the ladder close so that she can reach the high notes. I know, it's awful. But next week will be way better, I say with a wink. Thanks again for watching. Catch you next week.